What is up, everyone? My name is Mike from Mad Gaming and welcome to Blind Date. Now, I'm going to be honest, I'm suffering with a particularly nasty bout of IBS today, and I figured I'd play something a bit more simple, something that didn't require a lot of skill, something that didn't require a whole heap of concentration. And I found this game on Gamejolt, and it is called Blind Date, and as you can tell, you're going on a blind date. But apparently there's a twist, and apparently it's got a horror element to it. So it's right up my alley. I've never played a dating game, ever. And I've never actually been on a blind date. I have dated, but I've never been on a blind date. So, yeah. Let's see. You are going on a blind date after months of loneliness. Don't mess this up. Okay, I shall try not to. Hello! Well, there's no music, so I'll, there is music! Okay. Hey! Alright. Sorry I'm late. Had to take the bus here because my car's broken down. Oh, it happens to the best of us. Well, I suppose it does. So tell me, more about yourself. What do you do for work? I work as a software engineer. That must make you a lot of money. You know what they say, ladies like a man with a huge paycheck. Yeah, it's a huge paycheck, if you know what I mean. Okay, the woman looks at you for a short, awkward moment. Are you nervous? You look nervous. It's always best to be honest, I think. Even on a first date, better to be honest straight away. And say, yeah, honestly, I am. Well, there's nothing wrong with that. Just try and keep calm. I'm sure we'll have a good time. So, what's your name? Oh my god, it's actually got my name in there. Well, Mike is my name. Well, Mike, you have a wonderful name. So, tell me. Are you from around here? Well, thank you for complimenting on me. I moved here when I was young, because technically where I'm living now, I didn't grow up here. I moved here when I was 17, so bloody ages ago. I moved here when I was young. I've lived here my whole life. I love it, the air, the trees, and the people. It gets awful lonely out here, though. Who was your last lover? Excuse me? Pardon? Or what? Well, we'll say pardon. Pardon? You heard me. Who was the last woman you slept... Anyway, this is getting ever so slightly personal very quickly. Remain silent. It's been a very long time, or I don't feel comfortable. Well, just say it's been a long time. For him, it's quite rusty. The woman lets out a long, almost apologetic sigh. I'm sorry, that was rude of me. You must forgive me. I haven't been on a proper date in a few years. What a pork! Okay, maybe not. It's alright. I've been out of commission for myself for quite some time. Thank you. The woman offers a weak smile. See? The charm. It's working. I do appreciate you taking me out. This is a really nice restaurant. Tell me, Mike, do you cook? Actually, I do cook. Yes, and I do it pretty well. I actually do cook. I'm the main cook in our house, and I do a lot of baking and all that kind of stuff. So, yes, I do. You know, they say women look for a man who cooks. It's a very attractive quality. Well, fair enough. I guess it beats having takeouts all the time. So, how's Emma doing? Who? Who? Ha ha ha! Do you seriously not remember your own mother's name? What? Excuse me, how do you know my mother's name? That's not my mother's name, but in the game it is. The woman pauses for a long while. You hadn't mentioned her before. No, I didn't. The woman's eyes grow shifty, as if she's thinking intently. I'm so sorry, the girl at work told me about her. Apparently your mother used to work for the company. Oh my, you must think I'm some type of creep or something. I was kind of getting that impression, but apparently... I suppose that makes sense. No big deal, I guess. you know. Yeah, okay, I'll be nice about it. I'm a diplomatic person by nature, so oh thank God, I'm really out of it today. Please forgive me. Why are you here? Existentially or situationally? Well, I've been trying to go on a date. Let's go for that one. No, that's not what I meant. Well, what did you... Can you actually be a bit more specific with your questioning? Why are you here? Why did you feel alone enough to come on this date? Why are you acting like this? You've lived alone for what, 3 years, 6 months, 23 days? Stalker! God, I can't imagine how tired you must feel living in that lonely condo. Seriously? What the hell? God, you're pathetic. Did you really think on a random blind date was going to fix everything? I've seen the way you sleep, the way you drink, the way you pick your nose when nobody's looking. What do you mean pick my nose? Didn't pick my nose. I don't need to take this. I can see you shaking all the way from the front door, nervous as hell. I can see, do you really think anybody would agree to go on a blind date with you? Well... I just don't want to be alone anymore. It hurts so much. You're always going to be alone. Nobody could ever reasonably love you. You're wrong. Because this is exactly what you deserve. You hate yourself and everyone around you, and yet you reserve the right to feel lonely. For the love of God, stop! You've been dead inside for years and you don't have the fucking balls to end it already. I've seen you staring at the piece of rope, hesitating at the top of the building. God, you're pathetic. Whoa. Okay, this got really dark really, really quickly. Okay. I needed help. Because if you're in a situation like that, you should always seek help. There are always people who are willing to help. So, no, you need to realize the truth. You need to realize that you are nothing, completely and utterly insignificant in the grand scheme of your life. Whoa. At this point, I would flip the table and just walk away. But I'm going to say, you're wrong. And you're a whiny little squirt whose sole purpose is to be unhappy. Yet here you are, unaccepting of your own fate. I honestly don't even know why I bothered to come at all. Why are you saying these things? I'm sorry, Mike. I feel your pain. It's coming out in the anger. The thing is, how you feel is so... harrowing. You seem to lose all sense of being human. It hurts to look in your eyes and see only pain on a blind date of all things. I just want to be happy. Everybody wants something, Mike. And frankly, what you want isn't something worth giving. This was a mistake, Mike. You shouldn't have come here. You should have just stayed at home and ordered pizza like you had originally planned. Actually, that's a really good idea. I should have stayed at home and ordered pizza. Pizza's good. Pizza friend. Breathe heavily through your nose. Yeah. Remain silent. I was never going to be the one to fix these problems. But you won't? No, I won't. I'm not going to fix your problems, Mike. I'm just going to go to make them worse. I'm not the solution. People like me are the problem. People like you are the problem. You get in the way of your own happiness. I followed you for several years. You were my obsession, and I've never seen someone so unhappy. Is there any happiness left for me? I don't know. That's something you need to have to figure out on your own. And yes, I mean it. On your own. You simply aren't fit for a relationship. You have to rely on a blind date to be here tonight. Some woman who you've never met, yet who knows you very, very well. Have you been following me? That is a very valid question. Yes, for your entire life. God, you're a mess. You really shouldn't have come. You really shouldn't have come. I'd say I'd make things worse, but you were already a mental wreck before I came here. Right. I just who I am. It's just who I am, baby. I know. However, you need to realise that you can never go back to those things. There's nothing you can do. You're quite frankly destined to be alone forever. Yeah, a girl may come into your life every once in a while. Literally, maybe, possibly. But it was just going to be a reminder of what a piece of pathetic swine you are! Oh, God. Will I ever find love? No, plain as... Well, no, that's a bit black and white. There may be a woman out there that would accept him for who he is. Someone out there for everyone. You're barren. The desolate life you lead is barren. Does this scare you? Does this terrify you? Because, oh boy, it should. Because you're alone. Completely and utterly alone. In the desert of all places. Because magic. Look at your life. It's empty. It's lonely. And it's just generally a mess. It's a barren desert. No life, no love. Just dry, lonely land. Just you and your hand. So in the end, we faced with your loneliness. Faced with the fact that you're wasting your time. What are you going to do? Call the fucking Ghostbusters. I mean, I'm going to leave. I'm going to say, screw you, bitch. Laters. I'm going to leave. I guess he's not coming. Whoa, hang on a minute. That was in his imagination. Holy crap, that was in his imagination. That girl wasn't... Whoa, okay. That was something. That was quite an experience. Wow. Are all blind dates that way? Has anyone in the comments section, have you ever been on a blind date before? I never have. I never have had that experience. Weird. Very, very weird. Okay. Well, guys, this was Blind Date. Thank you everybody so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please don't forget to drop it a like. Also, if you haven't already, subscribe for new videos Monday to Friday. And as always, see you again soon.